Okay, carbs after 5. There's some truth in the theory of an evening that is low in energy density. By that I mean, consuming less calories in the evening, simply for the fact that most people tend to be unwinding and sedentary in the evening, and therefore unlikely to go and burn off the calories that they consume. So, sure, if you want to be as lean as possible, then eating a big bowl of pasta at 10 o'clock right before you go to bed is not a great idea. It does depend on the individual case. So if you are an avid exerciser, and if you do, let's say you do quite a lot of endurance exercise, and you're going to train again in the morning, recovering post-exercise is more important than trying to restrict calories. Okay, so if I'm thinking really of you, DC. Actually, if you wanted to, if you train that day, you're going to train again the following morning. You need to replenish, and you also need to make sure that you've got, the muscles are fueled up for the next morning when you're fasted.
But that would be a combination of carbs and protein rather than
Carbs and protein.
Go more for the carb stuff.
But someone in your sport is one of the people that is allowed to pay more attention to carbohydrates and the timing of them. For pure weight loss, though, try and train earlier in the day, eat immediately afterwards, and then it's more about meat, fish, and salad in the evening than it is about pasta.
Do you know anything about the difficulty? Some people have real difficulty in eating after they have exercise.
Yeah. Yes. It's one of those things that's kind of trial and error. That's why, if you just need to make sure you've met your recovery needs, you could do something like fruit juice half and half with water. So Tropicana is like 17% sugar. So you dilute that half and half with water, you've got something relatively the same concentration as your blood. So that's like a cheap Lucozade. You could try drinking a pint of that, or you could maybe make a smoothie with a bit of ice, frozen berries maybe, and some yogurt, if that's more palatable. Sometimes it's more palatable to have a drink when you're just after exercise, and then you just got to kind of slowly teach yourself. Yeah, it depends whether I like peanut butter in my smoothies. If you don't like peanut butter, you won't like them in your smoothies. Peanut butter, good snack, because again, the fat, good energy, and the fats slow down the release of the carbohydrate. This thing with carbs in the evening, it depends what you did before 5 o'clock. Okay, so you can't rescue it. If it's all gone wrong all day, you can't rescue it by not having carbs in the evening. One of the reasons that we tend to get into this trap of having carbs in the evening is because everyone made bad choices during the day. Either they didn't have breakfast, or they had a poor quality breakfast, and then they're absolutely starving by the evening. So I have this problem with athletes as well. One of the girls that I train who plays for England women's football was attempting to restrict calories during the daytime, because she wanted to stay lean or be lean. And of course, on a heavy training schedule, by 5 o'clock, she just couldn't fight it any longer and would eat a packet of biscuits. So set yourself up for success by prioritizing breakfast and lunch, and then you will feel perfectly satisfied by having a steak and a big salad in the evening.